Hi, and thanks for joining me today in the kitchen. We are going to make a cauliflower, I like to call it a sweet grit, raw, vegan cauliflower cereal. All right, so we're going to be using an entire head of cauliflower. I'm using the yellow color cauliflower, and they do come in purple, and it just gives it a little bit nice variety when you're eating it. It just kind of reminds me of a cheesy grit texture and cereal. So we're going to need a processor. We're going to add in the shredding blade and add in the florets once you've washed and broken them up in pieces. And as you can see, the texture it kind of gives that simulation of either shredded cheese or just a nice fine grain. So this is something that's going to fill you up if you're looking for a breakfast that's going to keep you going for hours. Very low calorie, and this actually is rich in fiber and nutrient dense, so it's going to keep you very satisfied. All right, so as you can see, it just takes a few minutes to get this going, and we're going to add this into the container, a Tupperware. And this will hold in your refrigerator. I would say it's good to have it anywhere between 5 to 7 days. Any kind of vegetable, once you've already processed this in the processor, you want to go ahead and consume it within a week. But this makes a very fun breakfast, a raw recipe. Your kids will have fun making this in the kitchen with you. And this is something that is great as a meal, as a snack, as a dessert. And you can actually do this if you wanted to make it on the saltier version. You can do that as you would grits. But today's recipe is going to be a sweet breakfast cereal. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to be adding in some coconut milk, and I like using the Trader Joe's light coconut milk. Now this is something that whenever getting canned goods or any kind of packaged product, I always recommend to look at the ingredients. You want to make sure that on the back, this is just going to tell you the ingredients that are in there. So you want to look for just coconut milk. Sometimes they may add in some salt, but this is just coconut milk and water. So this is as simple as it gets for those of you that are on the go. This makes a nice milk substitute. It's very low calorie for serving, which is a third of a cup. It's about 50 calories. So as you can see, this breakfast is very low calorie, but very satisfying. All right, so what I do is I actually open the can, transfer that into a bottle using a little funnel, and that will keep in your refrigerator. It doesn't last very long at my house, but anywhere between 10 days if it can last that long. It's just a little can. So I use for a serving size, I normally measure things just so that I have an idea of how many it yields for. So I normally measure about 1 cup is a serving, but it's very healthy. So if you want to have as much as you want, just go on ahead. So here we have about I'd say it's a little bit, about a cup. And so once you've added that into your bowl, then we're going to add in about a 1/3 cup of the coconut milk. I'm going to add in a packet of the stevia on the raw. It's a nice way to add in a little bit of sweetness without adding in a whole lot of calories. So if you're watching your waistline, then you can try using a packet. If you like, you can use either honey or you can use agave nectar. Those are all natural sweeteners. So we add in the milk, and if you'd like, you can add in just a little bit more if you want it more like a cereal that's with more milk in it. And then we're going to, also I showed you the carrots because the carrots are also another nice way if you shred carrots and add that in there. Then we're going to add in a little bit of the cinnamon. And we're going to add in some raisins. And once we add in the raisins, we can just go ahead and you can add in any kind of fruit. There we've got the agave nectar. And once you add in the agave nectar, you're good to go. Hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Please subscribe for more of my healthy, raw vegan recipes. Thanks for joining me.